Today is one of the high holy days when the dear goddess herself inhabits the Clockwork Oracle and makes pronouncements to a select few. Word soon gets around that the Oracle is ready to speak, and as you can see, we are inundated with supplicants. As priests of lava, our role is to determine who is worthy of an audience. Shortly after midnight last night, the Clockwork Oracle awoke and whirled into activity and produced this. And Lena hands the characters a long, narrow strip of paper with their names neatly printed on it.
We would be pleased to help you.
I hold back our
it's just a lisp or an accent. Thank you for whoever broke the fucking silence on that one.
I love that so much. What a ramble.
It's just a lisp or an accent.
Either way, I hold back. Salah, no, don't arrest them.
Oh my god!
It's a crime, I say, a crime.
Oh, dude. Oh, God.
I choked my coffee.
Did you just... You poor man. Calm down.
What did you choke on?
I have no
Coffee?
idea.
Why would I drink coffee when I'm laughing?
So,
My bad.
much to your surprise, Balik's name is on this list.
He was a hero.
This scroll appeared in the oracle's mouth. We found it coiled up, resting on its wooden tool. We asked around and learned that the names belong to the valiant adventurers who recently put an end to the evil plots of the Blood Sisters and their ghoul allies beneath the city. Now Pius has brought you here to speak with the Clockwork Oracle, as it seems it has something it needs to tell you. Come, follow me, and hear what it has to say. And Lena leads you down a short flight of steps beneath the pulpit into the inner sanctum that holds the Clockwork Oracle, Pius bringing up the rear.
Oh, so Lena.
Wes?
Why? Somewhere, a squirrel explodes as I transfer the aneurysm somewhere else. Do I understand this? Did I just make it? Is it all of our names as well as Rob's old character's name?
Yes.
Bielik. I was like, are you certain this is correct? One of these people is recently eaten.
Ultra deceased.
All will be
Dead.
All will be explained by the Oracle.
Let's do this Oracle. Who's in front of us, I presume?
Yep. So,
Oracle! Tell me what we need to know.
the sharp tang of metal and oil fills the air of the cramped, low-ceilinged chamber. The back wall is covered in silver dials and actuators, golden balance wheels, and bronze pistons and gears. Together, these components form a giant face. The Oracle's mouth opens and it speaks in a rasping, mechanical voice. They are here. Good. The Clockwork Oracle falls silent, apparently waiting.
Hello?
Why have you summoned us?
The ghouls are stirring in the tunnels beneath the earth and will soon rise. They must be stopped, or Zobek will merely be the first of many to fall.
Who leads them?
The great Emperor Nicholas.
Ah, yes, Jeff. I'm familiar. And why are you asking for our help? Surely there are others more qualified.
Recover the holy robes of Sister Adeline. Use it to stop the dark wedding then defeat the leader of the ghoul uprising.
Does the leader have a name, or is it Nicole? Nicholas? Nick?
Jeff.
No,
It's Jeff. It's
No.
got it now.
I'm fighting it. Retcon.
You cannot resist.
Jeff is old.
Retcon. Expanding universe.
What's in it for us, Clockwork Face?
They hunger for flesh, and their hunger cannot be sated. All of Midgard will fall.
And what's in it for you?
Where is the robe we're supposed to be looking for?
Seek the robes in the fallen kingdom of the mermaid.
The mermaid singular. Which direction's that? West?
West.
Stop that.
Weeds.
Do we have to set it to Wumbo to get better options?
I'm starting to doubt that this oracle is anything more than a... Wow.
Query not recognized.
Machine. Basic
is a machine.
and I point out our friend Douglas here and say, I believe you are more intelligent than this being.
Please do not blaspheme in the Oracle's hall.
What is the Dark Wedding? RM minus RF.
No!
010010.
Should I speak to it in binary?
You can speak to it in machine speak.
Can you please expand upon these unrecognized terms?
Program
Fate.
these people to have their own language.
Fate has decreed it. And once the Clockwork Oracle has imparted this information, its gears, wheels, and dials spin round rapidly, whirling, clanking, rattling for about 30 seconds. Then it gives out a high-pitched double whistle and goes dormant.
Can you print out what you just said before you die?
Presumably if we take one of those clockwork gears, it would stop working in the future.
Presumably the people outside will make sure you stop working in the future.
So,
I will make sure you stop working in the future.
You mean I can retire?
so Lena wrote down everything that was said. She transcribed. With the audience over, Lena leads you back upstairs to the temple and tells you that since the gear goddess has charged you with a quest in service to the city, she will aid you in any way she can. And she will offer
Money.
the following information. Alternatively, you can give history or religion checks to recall knowledge as well.
I do like recalling things.
Mm-hmm.
Duncan, do the thing.
What did you call me?
He called you our missing father from the previous campaign.
You
We don't know
plus-
Douglas here.
So a 5
Negative
is
1
not
is balanced
enough.
out by proficiency.
How about a 16?
A 16 is enough. Sister Adeline was a shield maiden of Sith who fought against the undead of Morgo at Jarlsberg in Korokov, slaying the notorious vampire lord Otarma the Shallow, before dying heroically in the battle 10 years ago. Since she became a symbol of hope and defiance to those who stand against the vampires and had declared a martyr by Queen in Exile, Ursula of Krakova.
That's a lot of proper nouns, pal. Can you get that in writing form, please?
Yes, Lena writes it down for you.
She's a shield maiden. I'm a shield maiden. This is great. We should find her and raid her tomb.
Wait, what?
That sounds like a joke. That sounds like a euphemism.
I mean, this ensures she has a proper burial, and she's completely honored.
With my penis.
And loot.
So,
I tried noting that down. You typing that out, but there was too many proper nouns.
it's quite all right. I will have it all transcribed for you, so you're able to recall it. The last group needed to look at it every session. So I do understand that it is difficult to remember, and this chapter is very long.
To summarize, we basically have to go find the tomb of a long dead hero who killed some vampire dude and was posthumously honored by an exiled queen.
So there is no tomb, but
But there's a dress.
she was honored by an exiled queen.
And it was a vampire.
There was a vampire, but he's dead now.
But so is the hero.
Allegedly.
So is the hero.
So there should
Allegedly.
So there's a grave somewhere, supposedly.
There is a
Supposedly.
grave somewhere.
So we're gonna go become grave robbers. At the behest of the church.
So Lena tells you.
This
Go
one's
ahead.
archaeology, really.
Ah, yeah, archaeology, that's fair.
So Lena tells you, the fallen kingdom of the mermaid is a reference to the electorable kingdom of Clockwork conquered by the vampires of Morku 10 years ago, and now 1/3 of the greater duchy of Malgu, Doresh, and Kokovar, the so-called Blood Kingdom.
Yes, thank you, Leonard. I appreciate that.
Did you say Leonard?
Yep.
The
And I am
dwarves...
gonna go.
Go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead.
No,
I
you
wanna
go.
hear more. I thought we were over, so I was gonna go somewhere. But if it's not over,
Oh no,
you
no,
carry on
she's
speaking.
she's got something to give you as well. The dwarves of the Black Continent of Guzald in the Anquag Mountains have been battling undead Morgul and Doresh for centuries, and possesses a wealth of knowledge on ghouls and vampires. I recommend you travel to Grizal and ask the dwarves about the holy wolves and where they might be found. So anyone born in Zobek would realize the importance of a quest assigned by the Oracle and the consequences of refusing to carry it out. Exile is a certainty. Being accosted by zealous Gearforged for sacrilege is a likelihood. And some of you may not appreciate the significance of what you are being asked to do. But to ensure Rava's will isn't ignored, Lena offers you 2,000 gold pieces as incentive to undertake the quest.
Wait, is down payment or after?
This is down payment.
So 500 gold each, just to go and leave the city.
We're being paid to fuck off.
I told you! I told you!